Thumbs up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so having negative.
I'm gonna read this. This is something I've been noticing for a while now. If you have substance abuse issues and do the incredible amount of work required to get clean, usually that means cutting off your entire friend group and starting fresh. Then you see this kind of bullshit from people who claim to be advocates, and it feels so incredibly lonely. It feels like there is so much understanding out there for most other issues, but everyone seems to have a blind spot for one of the most deadly mental health issues. I'm fortunate enough to have a close family and support network, but my friends weren't so lucky, and most of them are dead now. When I hear people mock addicts, it sets off alarm bells in my head that said person is fundamentally lacking in empathy or naive to the horrors. And yeah, no, absolutely. Like when people feel comfortable mocking drug addicts, it is either that. They are either sheltered or they have no empathy for other people.
Okay, cool.
For a lot of people,
No.
I feel like it is that they're sheltered, but for an uncomfortable amount of people, it is literally just that they have no empathy. They have shut it off.
Look,
Like, just to be
I'm
nicer.
a cleaner. I
Need
can
more
feel
content like
remorse
this on the
for your
internet?
body.
Look,
To
I
me, it's merely
am very
cold.
comfortable continuing to talk about this when it's relevant.
That's crazy. It's literally just who the fuck cares? That's wild.
But it's gaming.
Yeah, it is pretty. It is.
Not sure if this is
interesting.
Not sure if this is Kefel's channel, if she reads the comments here, but I really want to let her know how grateful I am that she is covering this.
Make it up.
And even more
I thought
grateful
you
of
just
how
came
she
up
has
with
so
this
bravely
concept.
shared her addiction struggle with us and by extension with the shithead ghouls that mock her for it. I am a recovering intravenous heroin and cocaine addict, and the progressive cause is a huge part of my recovery. But there are so many progressives that do look down on people like me. So having a badass advocate like Kefels is incredible. That's really sweet. I don't think I'm doing anything that special. I'm just being honest. Also, someone in the YouTube chat said, like, honestly, it was easier to come out as trans than admit I was an alcoholic or drug addict. Yeah, like, let me ask you all a serious question. I don't even think it's a question, it's just a statement. If someone on the left is transphobic or homophobic to you, they will get dogpiled. If someone on the left shames you for drug addiction, no one gives a fuck. I honestly feel more stigma for the fact that I opened up about substance abuse issues than being trans. I'm not exaggerating this point whatsoever. I feel like opening up about the fact that I've struggled with substance abuse issues has discredited me, it has delegitimized my opinions in the eyes of many people, it has made people look down on me who otherwise wouldn't, and a lot of it is from people that I had respect for. A lot of it is from people who have just do not want to open up and understand why people struggle with substance abuse issues in the first place. Yeah, the left politically denies that transness and homosexuality are moral failures, but they very much treat drug abuse like a moral failure. They treat it like it is a choice and it is not something that people do because they have a mental health issue, and they're trying to cope with mental health issues. I think the hardest part about dealing with sobriety is just dealing with boredom personally. When I get bored, I would always rely on substance use to just feel something or any kind of liveliness. And now I can't really do that anymore. I'm grateful for being clean, but God, it's just so fucking lonely dealing with the aftermath. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard because you have to completely rebuild your life. You have to leave the environment that you were in that made you so miserable that turning to drugs was what you did in order to feel okay. You have to figure everything out again. It's very hard. It's lonely. It can be really boring. Stream meant a lot to me. I cried. Oh yeah, so this was really... Oh, what the fuck happened? This was really, really touching. So I shared the video on Twitter. I don't normally share my videos on Twitter, but I shared this one on Twitter, and this person quote tweeted it, and they said like, this is the first time I've ever watched one of Keppel's videos, and like, I really enjoyed this her content.
I just assumed.
And then
Oh, well, you're right.
Actually, okay.
Yeah, my real name is Emily.
Yeah, and then turns out Emily, like, extra Emily had
We meet again, babyface.
So, you were behind this after all. I guess my speech was meaningless.
Lucha Libre is for kids. But you know, you are great with the
Make
kids,
sure to
Masked
spit and
Man.
not swallow,
Children
like,
are pure. They know who's the strongest.
oh yeah, why are you whispering when he's watching? Oh.
Nothing.
Van, you get your fucking cool.
Not really. You know, I got bullied in middle school and... I'll tell you instead. I got bullied in middle school, but I didn't know that I got bullied in middle school. Really? I didn't know until like I was 22.
Wait, what did they do?
But I thought they liked me. No, but it's actually, I feel like that's less traumatizing though. Because I didn't know I was getting bullied at the time.
I think it's better to not.
Yeah, exactly.
But I have this memory of my first day of 6th grade. I love
against each other. People who spread malicious lies intentionally about me every day to make people think that I am the worst person imaginable. And then I see just like the sheer humanity of this. In the comments of one of my videos, people who don't know each other, who are showing that kind of empathy to each other.
It just doesn't stop.
Yeah, he's just an attention whore.
And it's
Yeah,
like
actual
one of the
attention.
most human things I think I've seen all year.
4 hours ago.
Just, man.
Well won, miss.
He is such a little bro.
You're an amazing person. We appreciate. I'm just.
That the guy from the
I'm just.
Don't make me say it
Tell
again.
him to stop.
Just doing my thing.
Yeah. Look. Shit.
He's not even there. He put his phone on the fucking cat tree and left.
Just trying to make it in this silly world. Just like anyone
That'd be
else.
even more annoying.
Yeah. I'll just set
Because
them
he
on
was
fire.
running downstairs
PPK.
to open the stream so he could still watch. He's still watching.
I celebrated 3
Wait,
years of
why did
sobriety
people say
from
well
alcohol
one
and
instead of good
cigarettes. 1 year sober from weed this
Is
year,
that a meme
Thanksgiving.
that I don't know?
It's, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Look, I'm a
I don't even want to explain this.
Okay, this is a really
You
funny
still
way of
are an
hyping
ugly
someone
fella.
up. How do
How's
you
it
cope
been,
with
huh?
having the balls the size of Canada
did
and the
good
strength
versus
of
you
a
did well?
Spartan?
But that's like the same
Very
thing. I've never heard
and
anyone
then
say
fucking
well
this
one.
bottom emoji. Very good job, mega proud of you.
Like well stream.
Their heart's in the right place. I can't shame them for that.
I feel like well sounds like more mid.
One Miz.
Oh, it's a miss. It's like a horror movie.
It is. I'm like tense.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Anticipating.
Hey, couples. Wait, what is the censor?
Oh, right, I forgot.
Why did Keppelbot mute saliva? Keppelbot, stop it.
Okay.
Bad Keppelbot. Hey couples, I'm the one who requested this be a segment. It means a lot. There are people I know who need this, and looking at the comments, I'm so glad you did it. Thank you couples. Edit. Everyone like this video. People need to see this.
Yeah.
In mind.
This is okay. Am I doing it right? What am I supposed to? I don't know how to post. I get really nervous. I'm stressed. I can't.
Look, I'm a cleaner. I can
We got
clean
another
no
one.
more than a dead body. To me, it's merely cold,
Yeah, how do I
rotting
post
flesh.
myself?
It's like being natural.
I fell into alcohol addiction when I lost a dear friend, and the moment I found out caused me a lot of trauma that I didn't realize I had until I later went to therapy. A lot of people who fall into addiction are doing so to mask their pain, physical, mental. Oh, absolutely.
In the game, just out of nervousness.
It's a good picture.
One of the things that I use to cope with, one of the things that I use to cope that I'm trying to do it less. But it's hard sometimes because the internet can be a very unforgiving place, is just using irony in order to mask my own pain and not being sincere.
This one's a
But I'm very much regretting not being sincere when I see how if you just open up and be sincere about these things, it
That's so fun.
creates an environment like this.
The two cats
This
right
is
after the
literally, I think, one of the most wholesome things I have seen on the internet the entirety of the year. It can be very hard to open up when
Are they?
you know that people will weaponize everything they can against you. People will take
Oh,
some of the most vulnerable things about you and use it to attack you.
only occasionally ripping out.
And I think the solution to that is just to build a space where that's not a thing.
Oh wait, no.
So here's another comment. Oh, I forgot to respond to like one of the YouTube super chats. I should show again. I have no idea how many likes the YouTube stream has on it, but you should all like the stream on YouTube.
Why don't you have a wig?
Nightbringer, thank you so much for the tier 4 gifted sub. Appreciate the support.
Holy shit! Wait, is this
Sorry, I'm still like almost on the
where do you
verge of
get
tears.
this? Oh my god.
I'll be honest.
Weird sellers on Amazon.
I wanted to read this.
For example.
What's up, Kriller?
Not really.
I can't tell you how many times I relapsed. I'm sober now. I can't take medications for my chronic pain because I can't trust myself with them, but I am sober. I have a full-time job and a home for my
You
family.
still are an
It took
ugly
years of
fella.
relapsing and trying again to get
On
here.
the top.
I really thought I was
It's not focusing.
Thank
This
God
one.
for
Look.
comments.
I really thought I was a lifer. It was one drug after another trying to stop the pain because the painkillers
Don't
don't
make me
work.
say it again.
Some days
I'm a
suck and I
cleaner.
want to break down because the pain is so bad, but I
Oh.
don't think about taking anything when it's bad anymore. I want my son more than that.
Wait, do you speak Mandarin?
Yeah?
Oh god. Mandarin was my first language, but when I started elementary school, I spoke Chinglish. So like I would mix English and Chinese and I wouldn't understand it. So my mom stopped speaking it to me and I forgot most of it, but I can still count, but my pronunciation is not very good.
Oh, I see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What do you think?
Man.
Was it bad?
At least you got it. I can like, tell what you're saying.
At least you got it,
But
she says.
But the
I'm a cleaner. I can feel no remorse in seeing a dead body.
Wait, say
To
it
me, it's
correctly.
merely cold.
These are the
rotting
people
flesh.
that so many people on the left just
I think you don't have the
completely
tones
fucking
anymore.
ignore
Yeah,
and
I don't.
disregard.
I sound too American. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I sound like...
You sound like
Someone
Jones
who's in pain
That's
every single
exactly,
day,
bro.
like so bad
Yes. That's
that
what's happening.
they're getting prescribed like heavy opiate medication.
I told him that in a TikTok.
And they're choosing to tough it out and suffer through it because they want to be better
Okay. At least you've spoken.
for their son.
Yeah, it's
so hard to
crazy.
learn.
It was my first language, but I can't speak it at all anymore. I can understand it a little bit. I just can't speak it anymore.
Have you been?
It's just really powerful.